Hey everyone! So we're just going to get started in a moment. As you can plainly see here, we've got a Stellaris up and running. I'm so excited. This was actually kind of requested. Uh, and my avatar's been acting really funky today. I don't know why, but the eyes are just going super crazy and my expressions don't quite match. So sometimes I'll look angry when I'm not, or sometimes I'll look happy when I'm looking natural, so we'll have to see. But, who knows? Maybe she's coming to life on her own. But for now, let's get started. So, earlier this week I asked if there was any games people wanted to see me play. I didn't get much response, but I've been talking about Stellaris, and one of you guys mentioned, hey, it'd be interesting to watch you play it. So I'm like, alright, cool, let's do it. So here we are, in Stellaris. Now, I am trying to get the stream up on the side, so that's just going to have to take its time, because this is an old machine, and for some reason she wouldn't boot up properly earlier, so... So we're going to start a new game, mainly because I'm still learning the game and there's much to learn. But not sure who I want to play just yet. Sildari Confederacy. They are rather weak, natural sociologists and charismatic. They're democratic, environmentalist, free haven. Huh. Well, that's cool. They're pacifists, too. Here we have the Calazon Republic. Warrior culture, citizen service, egalitarian, fanatic militarist. Very strong, very traditional. They're deviants, though. And they're solitary. And the Blord. Blah. They're repugnant. Nobody wants them near their systems. Which is sad. Really sad. Poor Borg. Then again, if you had a name very similar to Borg, I'd be kind of worried too. We could create new. That'd be fun. But there's a lot I don't have unlocked. I could be peacock people? Okay. I like it. I can be a peacock. But just in case, I'll check everything else. Yeah. It's like a Hydra, but not. Ooh. I would love to get the stuff for some of the other racial packs, but I've only played this game a very little amount, so there's plenty I haven't yet discovered. As evidenced by the fact that I'm super thrilled that I can be a peacock. Signer, Kessa, S-Jagon, nah. Juvens, I like it. Rejuven. Stuff. Things. There we go, so, there. Genetically engineered by an ancient fallen empire, the Juvens are now taking their first step out into the great sea of stars. Why not? like it. Starflux. Starflux 64. The happy hatchling, the brusque hatchling, the gloomy hatchling. They call their ships hatchlings. That's cool. Okay, I can dig it. Here. While I'm at it. You're not seeing what I'm doing, but... Yep. Gotta refresh. Yeah, I'm doing something on the side, trying to open up the actual stream on my computer that's not taking forever to boot up, and I am muted, so that's good. Hey! Yep, I see the chat! Hey guys, hey everyone! Yeah, like I mentioned in the earlier introduction, I've been talking about it with some of my friends, and some of you suggested I should play it when I asked for some suggestions, so here we are! Yeah, she's very twitchy. She's going through some issues. I'm still working out the bugs. Aha! Yeah, the glasses do affect that. I am trying to work on it, but you just have to deal with the fact that she's going a little crazy on the side. But hello! Yeah, the laptop I use to actually see the chat is taking forever to load the stream, though, so until that happens, I might be a little bit slow to reply to the chat. So let's see, which traits? Deep connection to the land, make expert farmers and gardeners, food from jobs is increased. Well, what do I currently have? Ingenious, energy credits are increased. Industrious, more minerals from jobs. Faster technological process for intelligence. Thrifty, trade value from jobs. Not sure what that does yet. I think it makes more money or something. Natural engineers. That speeds up the engineering tasks. Natural physicists, sociologists. Extra habitability does help a lot. But it costs 4 points, and I've only got 2, so if I do adaptive, that's the 2 that they get. We could do non-adaptive, which will give me extra points. But it makes it so everywhere I go is harder to live in. Do they breed rapidly? Maybe. Or does their population grow slowly? Talented would be nice. It gives the leaders extra levels. But leader experience gain's really good too. I think I'll go with that one for now. Ooh, Empire Sprawl down. That's not bad. Unruly Extra Sprawl? No, I don't like that. I don't think that bird people would be all that strong. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're durable and resilient, but their bodies aren't usually meant to be super tough and stuff. So weak might work. But that means that the resource output from workers is lower. Ooh, nomadic. I like it. Solitary doesn't really strike me for this race. Extra amenities. Less amenities. People like them, people don't. Venerable lifespan is good. Enduring's not bad. But fleeting, that'll give me an extra point. Nah, I don't want that. That's bad. I think I'll go conservationist. I can't. Oh, I can't choose those. Ooh. Nice. Oh, but they need energy. Huh. Radiotropic is nice. Budding? Huh. Oh, that requires DLC. Darn it. Alright, but I gotta take an extra penalty. Decadent feels like it fits. Yeah, I like it. Branagia. Bargus. We could do wet climate, dry, or frozen. I like the idea of a bird people that live on an ocean world. Just island culture. I'll just go random. And naturally we'll make them molluscoid. Not really. Avian could look cool. But I also like molluscoid because, you know, ocean world. They're water birds, despite being based off peacocks. And my laptop is still taking forever. Jeez. So I'll hop over to chat real quick, see if anybody said anything. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Like, last couple sessions, the avatar was actually doing really well, and now she's acting all sorts of weird. Stop leaning back. Stop twitching. I will turn you off. Let's see. Let's calibrate her. I'm gonna lean back. Better! For now. I hope. Yeah, just keep letting me know all the stuff you see while we're streaming, and you know what? If she's gonna be a distraction, let's turn it off for now. Poof, gone. I'm still here, you don't have to worry. Yeah. Alright. Galactic Doorstep, Lost Colony. So many... You know what? I like the idea of an advanced empire. It kind of fits with their whole genetically engineered kind of thing. Government and ethics. You know what? I like Imperial. I imagine these bird people have like an emperor. Huh. I don't like that. Ocean bureaucracy is a nice one. Ooh. Alright, feudal society, why not? Oh, but there's so many we could choose. But, you know what? I feel this fits, given we're imperial and bureaucratic. Ethics packs. You know what? We love aliens. What do we want to do? I see them being a bit materialistic. And I kind of like spiritualist. Why not? We'll try it. Now we'll make them fanatically. Fanatically spiritualist. Deeply religious. Why not? There we go, thalassocracy. I like that flag already. Ooh, even better. Yeah! Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, so I can't build that. Construction ships, colony ships, science ship, Citadel, Colossus, which I can't build, Juggernaut, which is DLC, so we're gonna go with Corvette. Yeah, just for the preview ship. Ooh, colors. Yeah, why not? There we go. Why not? Alright. Okay, and almost there. Interesting how they've got one color here and then they got this color there. You know what? I'm cool with it. Let's do this. How do I... Oh, there we go. Alright. So, let's keep the AI empires down low. I don't want too many enemies yet, or potential allies. I want it nice and streamlined. AI empires. 3. Advanced AI, yeah, we'll leave 1. Fallen empires, yeah, we can do 2. Tech tradition costs, leave that, leave that. Primitive civilizations, plenty of them. That'll be awesome. Crisis strength, that's 1, don't know what that does. Gonna leave all that alone. Looks good to me, let's play. And we are going to make sure we're muted on this one. Yeah, I don't think it's muted. There we go. Cool. Alright, we're ready to go. And let's see. So, how exactly the original Juven colonists arrived on Branagea is poorly documented, but we know they traveled a great distance in primitive starships. Many were lost during the journey, and conditions on the surface of our new homeworld were harsh at first. Famines, wildlife attacks, countless other challenges were overcome, and eventually the planet was tamed. Surging population numbers and massive construction efforts soon gave us the means to return to the stars. Our old homeworld is still out there somewhere. There are no living Juvens on Branagea old enough to have laid eyes on it, but the fate of our ancestral home still occupies our minds. Hopefully I made some good choices. Alright, let's begin.
Majesty, I am Via, a prototype synthetic intelligence, and your humble servant. My role is to provide you with advice and counsel as you lead our empire into the great unknown.
Alright, I'll do full tutorial, just because.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
Alright, and
The log displays a list of all currently available special projects, archaeology sites, and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
alright. So, let's see. Gateway. Wow, that's gonna be interesting.
A science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Alright,
This is
we'll explore then.
which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object such as a planet has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
Well, then let's do it. We'll do that here.
Planets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish. This is our system's starbase. These upgradable stations mark star system ownership, and are most often tasked with producing all types of ships.
Alright. So let's get some more science ships. And let's unpause. Let's get this started. So let's see, we got a barren world with thin or non-existent atmosphere. It's covered in meteor impact craters and completely devoid of all life. Then we've got crack. We've got crack, guys! Oh. Crown Princess Korivi is the new heir to our empire and will take the throne when our current ruler dies. Thin or non-existent atmosphere, I already read all that. Let's see, we've got Binaraka, barren and rocky world with a thin or non-existent, so it's another barren world. Sperkeel is a frozen... Oh, hello. An ancient space station of some kind has been located in the edge of the HODIS system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts, part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner could potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. You started on a barren world, huh? Interesting. And these are my mining stations.
The minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
We have a gas giant. Granagea is its moon, apparently.
Of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics and allows us to set a designation if desired, as well as the option to automate the planet.
I see. Alright, I can build a couple more things, and I've also got 5 districts. So, but I don't have enough resources to really do anything with it yet, so we'll just have to leave that alone for now. Oh, hello. The persistent hatchling has completed the construction of a research station in the in the orbit of this little petrol gas giant. It's alright. Little is a relative term. Alright. So they're surveying that system. So let's go to Nullion. Oh, requires a scientist.
The technology
Oh.
screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Alright, let's see. And I'll get to that once I've done this. I assume there's going to be stuff that I can clear out already, given the technology I've got, but let's see. Oh yeah, let's definitely make physics easier to research. Do we want to do society research from researchers goes up? Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll have our engineering person. You know what, let's just increase our research across the board. That'll be good. Now we need a leader.
Hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Alright. Field manipulation, archaeologist. Let's get an archaeologist. So I need 200 minerals to make some more stuff there. Let's check out what's going on in here. Barren world. Frozen world. That one's toxic. Barren. Frozen. Barren. There's a lot of not very lush planets. This place just, I was about to say disgust, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It disappoints me. Such empty, much gas. Ooh, it's an arid world! Ooh!
The tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. The tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
This one. Yeah. We're gonna go domination. Why? Because extra influence. And from the little bit of this I've played, influence is key. Yeah. So, back to home planet. Oh, anomaly found. We're receiving a weak signal from the surface of this moon. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Research it. Alright, features. So let's see, we got a teeming reef, lush jungle, green hills, submerged ore veins, ore-rich caverns, mineral fields, underwater vents, rushing waterfalls, hot springs, sprawling slums, industrial wasteland, and industrial wasteland. So I can't clear any of those out just yet, but, yeah, we get extra generator districts, extra mining districts, agricultural districts. So yeah, just a lot of districts. Let's see what they're looking into over here. Barren world. Barren. Toxic. Barren. So much barren. Molten. Ooh. Hey, an ocean world. Wow. I bet we'll be colonizing you shortly. Did you see what you needed to see, Digital Ninja? Oh, it's paused. Unpause.
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh, hello. Ancient survey marker. A short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Hodis Ilta, or Ila. It appears to be an ancient survey marker, placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Fascinating. Construction ship ISS Persistent Hatchling has encountered a hostile hijacked fleet in Burgess and is currently attempting to evade them. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Branagia broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the Grey Disciples and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they may have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of warships at a hidden facility on Branagia. When their territory was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to Branagakil. They must be stopped. So where are they? Get them! And I'm gonna get extra corvettes because I don't think they're gonna be able to take them. Contact report, remnants. Juven xenologists have practically fallen over themselves to publish their takes on the recent findings of alien life. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative yet temporary impact on pursuits in other fields. Habitable Worlds Survey. We now know without a doubt there is a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Branagia. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative. Or we can focus on other things and gain some influence. I'm gonna go with commendable. They're roughly equal in power, but there's slight differences. And we're already encountering other people! Yay! Our recent encounter with alien lifeforms has reignited and made suddenly more urgent the old debate of how we should approach contacting any potentially intelligent alien civilizations we may meet. While some advocate focusing on establishing friendly relations as quickly as possible by contacting them with a message of peace, others advise caution, pointing out that we cannot know whether alien minds bear ill intent towards us, and that it would be unwise to let them know too much about us before it is necessary. What do you think? Shall we be cautious, or greet them with open arms? If we greet them with open arms, our first contact discovery speed is boosted by 10%. And we gain 50% more influence from each successful contact process. And they will find it easier to establish communication with us. But if we are cautious, they will have a harder time, and negative first contact events are less likely to happen, but it does give us extra difficulty in establishing relationships. I agree, especially because friends in space. Why not? I do like the battle effects. Oh no. We're getting thrashed, guys. Luckily, you have some cultist ships disabled. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled the ship in the cultist armada. It is mostly intact, and we're picking up faint life signs from inside the hull. Once we've eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should contact the boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Grey Disciples. Prepare the breaching charges! The leader has gained a level. The inner lifespan has gone up by 25%. Go get him! They're evenly matched! And we'll go into situation log. And I'll track that on the map. Yep, they're done. We now got 2 on 1. Ah, we have found the Irasian Concordat. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Nylon 3. I just realized it's Nolion 3. I was about to say, it's the Nylon planet! Nolion 3. From what we have translated so far of their language, we have learned that these ancient aliens called themselves the Irasian Concordat. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1 million years ago. They appear to have been 6-limbed mammalians, and they had several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction. That doesn't feel timely at all, considering we're in a pandemic. We did it! Alright, and with that in mind, we're going to go in the situation log and we're going to research. And we need a science ship for that, which you are currently surveying. You're surveying. Well, we could always use more science. For great science. The best science. Ouch. That made me feel sick when I said that. I'm apologizing right now. My apologies. Alright. Let's see. There you are. While we've been fighting, we've been gaining some minerals, so let's build some mining stations. Let's expand our influence. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to rescue several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Grey Disciples include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Branagea, and all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We've picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue them! I like how there's so many different ways you can go about playing this game. By which I mean, and this is the 3rd campaign I've started. The first one, I was making a ton of mistakes, wasn't doing so great. I played for a night, and I'm like, I'll start over. Last night I played another one, and I was doing a little bit better. I'd learned a few things, but everything was different. There were new procedural events and stuff. So it's kind of interesting that now that I'm playing a third time, I'm seeing events I haven't seen yet. But I guess that's to be expected since I've only had the game like 2 or 3 days. Now let's see. Oh yeah, we want extra influence. That's good. Colonial Viceroys. And we're producing 3. That's it. Wow. I love it. Later on, as you play, influence dries up quick unless you do a bunch of stuff, and I'm still trying to figure out all the different ways to do that. So, it's better to just always have a good increase in influence because it's what you use to set all their locations. Which right now...
System survey complete.
There we go. As our science ship scans the surface of Nullion 5, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Nullion 5 has conditions unlike anything we've ever seen before. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our exploration. Okay, well with that in mind, we could go to Yandu's or Unknown. I say let's go Unknown. And I could build a starbase there, and I think we should, but do we just want to...
That may present opportunities for colonization. You can build colony ships and issue them orders directly from this screen.
Alright, so I have to go there and build that. So they're currently building the mining stations here, so that's good. One thing I really like about this... Oh, hello. Come on, game. Don't you crash midstream? Yay. I can go to a unit, and then I can go in. So there's various different levels. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? A gas giant, a couple asteroids, Bear, the sun, a molten world, a barren world, barren and a frozen. Okay. I have yet to figure out how to terraform things, so I think that comes way later. Oh, sweet.
System survey complete.
Yeah, you are a science ship. Oh, but you know what? You probably need a leader, so let's get you a scientist. Field manipulation, archaeologist, and maniacal. Let's do archaeologist because that's actually useful for a science vessel. At least from what I can tell. I realized last night that certain scientist types are better as, you know, leading your technologies. Ooh, nice. Our governor has gotten some experience. But yeah, like, some people are better for science. You know, their ability is useful for, say, this person. Their expertise is statecraft. I'm not sure what that means, but I think it's for social. Their expertise is maniacal, so they do research speed at a quicker. Yeah, research speed +5. Statecraft research is 15%, and, you know, their research speed is just faster in general. So, you know, they have certain benefits, but things like archaeologists only are useful for people who can actually do, actually go out and see the world. So, better to put those type of scientists in a science vessel. Pertinacious hatchling. I'm gonna have to learn what that means. Also, while we're at it, merge the fleets and repair.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. An unusually deliberate geometric configuration of minerals drifts through the debris belt by X12872 and is possibly of alien origin. Research it, Yedrick. Meanwhile, you go over here, explore that system. Is there anything else we can do around here? Nope. Let's go and colonize. Or rather, establish a base. Colony comes later. And this galaxy is huge. That's 600 stars right there. Researching the debris. The perched star flock fleet has been fully repaired. I need a drink. All this talking. Analyze the debris in Burgess. Specialized combat computers plus 10 progress, physics research plus 100 points, and engineering research plus 40. Alright, we need to search Howard. Should be reconnoitered in force. So, Iplasilla and Ziff. So that's Teropia, that's Yandus. So we know they're in several different systems. So my guess is we're going to go here to Burgess. And we're going to... That's the station. Can't upgrade it just yet. But we should go in and make ourselves some more Corvettes. And a science ship. Construction too. I'm going to make this like a main fleet. They're going to go out and explore. Meanwhile, home planet. Minerals into alloys. We currently have an excess of 15 minerals, and this would cost us 12 per. Oh, hello. Oh no! According to a report from the crew of the ISS Splenetic Hatchling, their mission was a failure. Science officer Yedick allegedly took manual control of the probe sent to retrieve a sample from the cluster, resulting in a collision between drone and mineral cluster that, while mild, resulted in the mineral cluster breaking apart completely. The crew is careful to note that the experience has left Science officer Yedick somewhat shaken, but the mineral shards could still be of some value. We can gain 934 minerals, and anomaly research speed goes up by 35%. Or, Yedick gains experience, becomes stubborn, which gives them less experience gain. So, you know what? Our empire is equal parts equal to the sum of our parts, as are the minerals we broke up. So, here we go. Okay, now I have minerals. I think there's a lot we could do here. But I think I want to start making some, hello. Teropia Ia. Strategic resource discovered. The ISS Solitary Hatchling has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource on Teropia Ia dubbed volatile motes. These preternatural particles contain a tremendous amount of energy which can be exploited in energy production or as fuel, even as an explosive. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. I agree. And meanwhile, because we have stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of the moon, source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Do the research. Tell me the results. Alright. Again, alloy foundries. That way we're getting alloys. And what does Temple do? Priests turn consumer goods into unity, society, research, and amenities. You know what? Let's do it, since I've never been able to build a temple before because the other games I played, I wasn't playing as a religious group. Food is good. We like food. And more minerals. And yeah. Okay, cool. So we're expanding. Meanwhile, we now have a base here. Oh. They're exploring it. New civics available. We could do that. Or here. I don't really feel strongly about either of those yet. Adaptability seems like a good one too. The harmony gives extra leader lifespan. Ethics attraction, stability increase on all planets, edict capacity. That doesn't really. Oh, hello. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit above Teropia Ea. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpses provided some interesting data. And we gain research from that. Discovery. Survey speed increased by 35%, and disengaged chance increased by 50%. Oh, hello. That gives us more research for if we do a science division. I'm kind of looking at Discovery, but expansion's good early on, too. I think I'm going to go expansion, probably. Oh, let me pause this while I'm debating. Ooh, Empire Sprawl is reduced. Yeah, Galactic Ambition, Star Base Upkeep reduced. Those are all very good, especially early on. We've already looked at Harmony. Mercantile, it deals with money and meh. Clerks produce 1 additional trade value. Consumer benefits and marketplace of ideas. Trade policies, which allows us to convert a portion of our trade value into consumer goods or Unity. That's not bad. Commercial enterprise, gives extra jobs. Increased trade value, market fees reduced. Building upkeep and district upkeep reduced by 10%. That's good, but not exactly needed at the moment. Build costs reduced by 10% and increased speed by 25%. That's not bad. Specialist population resource output. We have priests. Those are a specialist pop. So, by the way, I don't like how they call populations pops. I really don't. But anyway, our priests would be able to produce more. It's funny. It's the Church of the Greed, I guess. Additional clerk jobs from city districts. And all that other stuff produce extra clerks. War supremacy. This is all for warfare. Maybe later, but right now I think expansion gives me the most immediate benefit. So with that in mind, let's establish some mining stations and get some stuff going with this. And I'm going to go on the expansion planner. And let's colonize this world. Why can't I click colonize? Am I unable to build that? Okay, there we go. I don't know why I'm not able to do it from the colonize screen, but you know what? Cool, whatever. They're still surveying. They're surveying. I think I know why this kind of game appeals to me. Because there's always something to do. My ADHD is all like, where do I go? What do I do?
System survey complete.
Unkempt hatchling and Starflock. Okay, I'm gonna recruit some leaders real quick.
Construction complete.
You know, I'm gonna give them an admiral. Ship weapon range plus 20. Gale speed evasion plus 5. Sublight speed plus 20. We could do B new car, Creemac, or Timaku, and I'm gonna go with Creemac. We have a general and we need another scientist.
Anomaly found.
Well, hello. Go ahead and research it. Let's go with Artanic, number 2. Society research is actually good at that. Engineering research is normal. Leader lifespan, they're investigating. Yeah. So not the most ideal post, but you know what? Cool. Alright. So with that in mind, Third Fleet, you're going to this unsurveyed system. And you are going to actually survey it. Oh no! My food! I'm losing food! And I'm not making enough minerals because jobs, apparently. No, wait. I want to go Frontier. Oh. They leveled up. They also leveled up. As did they. They're researching. So we need more minerals and more food.
Via the market screen, we can buy and sell resources. At first, this is merely an internal market, but if enough empires establish contact, I expect they might form some sort of galactic market.
Chat's awfully quiet. Everybody's still alive? I was checking because I didn't see anything new. But here are immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Tropia 4's face. They are cast not by the clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Since Officer Retrail is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Excellent. So, we're not really using consumer goods right now, so I'm perfectly fine selling 250 of them for some credits, which we can then use to buy some more minerals. This is one of the reasons why I like to choose one resource and produce a lot of it. Because then I can use it to sell and buy other stuff. Basically trading one thing for another. Oh, yeah, I'm clicking the wrong thing. So currently they're building that, so we're just going to produce some more food. Ah, see, that's the thing, is that we're getting a mining district, and then we're gonna get another agricultural district. After the temple's finished. I'll just have to keep an eye on those minerals. Speaking of, you finished building. Nothing for you there. Nope, stop, stop, stop. We could go to beer or yandus. Let's build a starbase. Let's expand. Let's get some more resources because we got energy and minerals there. Once we get to Teropia, though, that's going to be the important one. They are currently surveying. What are they up to? They're not doing anything. Survey the system. So one thing I like about how this game handles stuff is, like, if you look at these hyperlanes, those are the only ways to get from one square to another. So to get from here to here, I have to go here and then up. So you can actually pick points to defend, then just keep enemies out there rather than having to worry about defending your entire empire. That said, if they get through, and then they just wreak havoc, which is what happened in my second save game. Because I couldn't stop them because I was in the middle of invading someone else. Alright, we're done with exploring that zone. So you're gonna go here. I like the look of this thing. Ah, yes. The brash hatchling. Colonize Nolion Prime. Oh, new civic. With expansion, yeah, that's going to be important. But we're about to do our first colony. But we're going to be doing a lot more star bases than we are colonies, so let's do it. Oh, hello. There are signs of activity on ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. Current scientist finds this anomaly very hard, so the anomaly will take many more days to research, but that's okay. And then let's produce that. Yeah, let's see. Where are we going?
Research complete.
Nice. We could do an off-world trading company, or more food from farmers, and food from starbase construction. Not bad. Also, it's the one that'll go quickest, because it's 2,000 versus 3,000 or 2,500, so let's research that. This is why I like to have multiple scientist teams, because while one of them's busy surveying, others can be going around and researching anomalies and stuff. can't get into that system yet. Let's look at our situation logs. So we've got the Eurasians, a world survey, great disciples. Yeah, Greg Hill is none of those.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Ooh, research that asteroid.
Colonization in
Okay.
progress.
Yay! I should have read that. My apologies. Okay, but let's design a new Corvette. Oh, hello, picket ship.
Research complete.
Let's make a interceptor. Alright, reactor booster. Fragments of life. It appears that the asteroid X-863 and the surrounding debris originate from a former planet. Deep within the center of the asteroid, we can find traces of extremely valuable alloys. There are also hints of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us that the celestial body once bore the promise of life. Nice. That'll give us 3 alloys if we set up shop there. Alright, so we got reactor booster. Oh. I'll give it deflectors. There. Ah, they weren't able to build it because we don't have the resources, I think. There. So, Beta class Corvette. There. So we've got the regular design that is more geared towards small mass drivers, and then we've got,
Anomaly found.
and focuses more on shields. Research. A small and otherwise insignificant moon orbiting this gas giant appears to be on a trajectory that would soon result in a collision with its primary. Research that. So we got 2 different interceptor types. We've got the type that does... I'm pausing you. We've got the mass drivers, which do more shield damage but less armor damage. And then we've got the red laser, which does less shield damage but more armor damage. And then I've got these interceptors here, who actually have a reactor boost, which makes them a little bit faster, I think. Oh, it generates power. They instead focus more on the lasers and less on the mass boosters. So if I build a fleet that has both of these types of corvettes, then should be pretty prepared against most threats except anything that requires missiles. Oh, engineering research complete. Oh, planetary build speed. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, market. Let's see, we got an excess of alloys. So, let's get a bunch of those. Already on the galaxy map. Build the mining station here because we need it. Should probably start getting more builders. Okay, cool. And then we will unpause. Also, I will make 2 of my auto best, and then when I get a chance, I will make a new interceptor class, or my interceptors. Now, what's this? Explorer, science ship build cost minus 25% and research speed up. The Empress has granted us quite a bit. Oh, outpost build cost minus 15% and starbase influence cost minus 15%. That is amazing. I'm really glad we got the ruler we did. Come on. The population is growing. They need more food. There we go. But we will soon have another agricultural district, so we'll be getting more of that. But we do need to start getting some more of these resources.
Construction complete.
And that should bring us even. Produced 48. Or produced 44.17, consumed 48. Oh, there we go. It had to update. We're still in the negative, but only barely. How's our colony doing? Still colonizing. And what are you up to? Still investigating. Still investigating. We have no orders. You know what? Assist research. In fact, I'm going to make another.
In the Fleet Manager, we can create templates for our military fleets. As our fleets grow in size, these templates make it easier to quickly order replacements for any losses they may have sustained.
There we go. So once I've gotten a bit more of my whoops. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to build that many, but you know what? Cool. Administrative AI would give us more, but then automatic survey's nice. And another civic. Colonization fever. There we go. Since we're about to get a new colony, might as well give them extra pop. They have no orders, so it's time to explore further out. Still exploring. Look at all those orders. You've got a lot of work to do. Terminal orbit. One of the many moons circling Greco 2 has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with the gas giant, in which it is sure to become a massive impact event. This event has been millions of years in the making, and it is a startling coincidence that the impact has been fated to occur just after a visit by one of our ships. Many of our scientists wish to observe and record the event, but we only have a narrow window before it is too late. And new skills. Field manipulation. Okay. Truck on map. You can stop your survey. Watch the planet die. And go to situation log. Oh! We have made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the Grekil system. For now, we have codenamed them the Gamma Aliens until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications. News of alien ships humming through the ether has reached Baragia, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book of the United Juvent, the last Socrates, good for a stellar empire. We'll send Yidrak. There we go. Yidrak! Okay. And with that in mind, search begins. Assign leader. We need another scientist. Anomaly discovery chance. Okay, I like it. You're going there. And then you are going to survey the system in place of our,
These are unknown space
oops. They're unknown spacefaring aliens, yes. They look like us. Maybe they're our long-lost ancestors. Either way, they seem to be a science vessel. Reinforced fleet. We've established a colony. Alright. With that in mind...
Special project complete.
We were successful in our attempt to record the collision between Greco 2 and its moon. The event was captured from several different angles and transmitted live throughout our space. Most importantly, our scientists under the leadership of Retrill were able to record a large amount of valuable physics data that will surely benefit our research. Marvelous. So with this in mind... we're at a deficit right now, so we want to produce minerals. I think. That's 2 energy upkeep. What do we want to do? I think I don't have enough. With that, we want to... Yep, already went down. Yeah, mining district will help us with some of our deficit here. Oh, you know what? Finish surveying this thing. That's why it's taking forever. Ooh, we're about to get an update. We have 0% chance of a breakthrough. Now we got 10%. Let's build another starbase. Engineering and society research and minerals and volatile modes. You know what? Ooh. Look at that. It's a neutron star. And this place has a environmental hazard. Ooh, a small rectangular object on the surface of this planet is deflecting all scanning beams like a mirror. Our sensors are unable to determine its material composition. Research it. Three alloys, 2 minerals, and 2 energy credits. I really ought to move there too. The Bardigan system. Excellent. Eh. You know what? Let's do it. It will give us some extra energy, and it will expand our borders. But this is the one I really need. This one and this one. Those are some good systems because they've got a lot of resources which I can gather. Alien mural! Ooh. While conducting surface scans of Theramora 1, Science Officer Yedick and the crew of the ISS Splenetic Hatchling discovered what appears to be artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We've prepared a special project to translate the text. Ooh, but who will translate it? We are receiving a transmission from the Juban star hierarchy. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. They are. I like the anomalies. But hello there, other people. They're a totalitarian regime. I'm not so happy with that. Extraordinary! After all this time, you're still alive! We have launched many investigations into the fate of your ancestors. It is considered one of the great mysteries on our homeworld. There are countless theories, some more far-fetched than others, as to what befell your people. At last, the matter can be put to rest. But where are my manners? Since you'd left our homeworld, we have organized ourselves into the Juban star hierarchy. Let us now establish formal relations between our two great nations. We're going to war! I'm kidding. We share the same divine heritage, Juvans. Or the spirits do not look favorably on this meeting, Juvans. Or you will be our friends whether you wanted to or not. I'm tempted to just say, yeah, let's be friends. Let's be friends. All you gotta do is just be friends. If you know that song, I will be proud of you. The news that we've encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the United Juban thalassocracy. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Branogea. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. Well, I mean, I would hope so. They're us. As we find out, it was just another ship from our own fleet. This is a momentous occasion. Our first contact process with the Gamma aliens has been aborted as they have established communication with us.
Incoming transmission.
Transmission received. Governor gained trait, though hard work and experience. Governor Baraki has developed new skills. We aim to establish an embassy on new routes for the future betterment of Juvan diplomacy. Yeah, let's do that. Intellectual engineering research from jobs, physics, and society is increased. That's good.
Construction complete.
There we go, and they are researching.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Now we're going to mining stations. Emperor sprawl from systems and colonies is reduced by 25%. We've got decent sprawl going on here. But starbase upkeep would help reduce some of our... Where are we spending it on? We're not. So, yeah, let's see. Let's do Empire Sprawl. A little bit better. So, yeah, they're around here. We're just this we're not even that far away from them. We're like right next door. Hey, neighbor.
System survey complete.
Excellent. We have finished surveying Greg Hill. Let's search the rest of their, Oh, cool. We've already expanded to this one. So, mining stations. We need more! More of everything! Huh? Why weren't they able to build it? Oh, yeah. Spent all my resources. Special project complete. Science officer Yedick has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Theramora 1. The text contains a staggering amount of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of low-tech library. It describes, in broad terms, the collected technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated this region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. A lot of it is already known to us, but the data does contain several promising leads for technologies we had yet to consider. There's enough data here to keep our scientists busy for decades, but we will need an orbital research facility to continue the translation efforts. So, expand that way, essentially. Speaking of, stubborn hatchling. Expand! We need more! The capitalist vibes of this game. Consume! Expand! Consume more! Let's see. You know what? We're gonna go here. Reinforce from the fleet. Cannot afford to reinforce from them, but we can at least upgrade them. And I think we can't upgrade just yet. My pops keep increasing. I need more farms. Derelict Irasian ship. Irasian cruiser has been left forgotten for over 1 million years in close orbit around Yanduz 2. The slowly spinning vessel shows no obvious signs of weapon damage, and all escape pods remain accounted for, as would be expected. No power signatures can be detected within the hull. Oh yeah, we are definitely researching that. We might be able to get ourselves a cruiser. Oh, hatchling. Get back to work. I need assistance on our research. Speaking of. No, not quite. Build that mining station. We need more. Always need more. I'm hoping I get to keep the cruiser. You never know, though. Let's see. Make first contact. Contact made. 101. So all the planetary features on our homeworld are blocked and cannot be used. Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Ships upgraded.
No. Nice. And looks like we're getting there. Reinforce the fleet. It's all Corvettes, but... Oh. They don't have a leader? I want a leader that learns from their experiences. Nice. Food from farmers increased 20%, and starbases add another 10%. So that's about to no longer be a detriment. Insides of the Irasian cruiser found orbiting Yanjus 2 contained the dead remains of its full crew compartment. Most of them perished as a result of the Javorian pox that would later render the Irasians extinct, but some of their crew were gunned down by Marine guards while trying to reach the escape pods. According to recovered log files, the captain issued strict orders to quarantine the ship after the outbreak became apparent. Engineering research just got boosted. Alright. Hydroponics farms and hydroponics bays are going to be useful for food. I don't use a lot of edicts. I probably should. I don't. There we go. We're in the surplus again! Haha! And we're about to... There we go. Now, what was it they needed here in Thermora? Was it an orbital research station they said they needed? Do you guys remember? Oh, wow. Okay, so they've got a much bigger... They got a much bigger empire than I thought. And the research stations would be useful there too. But it looks like I'm going to need to build more mining stations even then. Well, we've already taken this one. Nothing left to build here. Oh! Research stations! Let's do it! Let's make it happen! Faction founded! Finally, I got a faction! A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the United Juvan Thalassocracy. Led by Empress El-Krami, they call themselves the Xeno Rights Group. Their members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves that the government's actions could prove useful. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the United Juvan Thalassocracy, led by scientist Retrill. They call themselves the Alliance of Exalted Clergy. Their members support spiritualist and conservative values. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government's actions could also prove useful. Again. So let's pause real quick and look at my factions.
Gives an overview of the populace's political leanings. Be aware that shifts in the socio-political climate may give rise to factions. Details on faction sizes, attractiveness to our pops, and how content they are can also be found here.
The Exalted Clergy, so far, appear to be the more dominant, with 15 populations, versus 9 for the Xeno Rights Group. Okay, so it looks like if I use robots, they get mad. But they seem happy that we are a theocracy. Pious minds think alike, and having at least 25 of our population be of some form of spiritualist will please the Alliance of Exalted Clergy. So they're very much religion-based. The Xeno Rights Group. No purges, all refugees welcome, new contact, and proactive first contact protocols. Okay. So, currently they're boosting our... and we'll promote them both. There we go. So they're boosting our influence, which is going up by 3.5. I am going to stockpile the heck out of that as much as I can. You can build mining stations later. Let's at least build a starbase here. And I think that's going to be the first one I'm going to upgrade to, that starbase. Because it's going to be out in the frontier by itself, and it's pretty much the gateway to the major... it's a gateway to most of my civilizations, so it's a good place to set up a defensive base that's got more features and all that. Plus we got Noyon Prime here, which could use for some more... Ooh, ow. I'm running low on energy? Well, then we're just gonna need another generator district. Yeah, no, wait, no, stop. We're gonna do that here first. Then we can do that. Oh, hey, it's the ZIF system. We're going in! Oh, it's paused. That's why it's sitting still. Cultist marauders encountered. More ships belonging to the Grey Disciples have been encountered in the ZIF system. They're approaching in attack formation. Battle stations! Wow, they're almost equal to my fleet. We might lose this one. We're at 50-50. It's kind of... it could go either way. They've got 3, we've got 3, but ours are taking some heavy hits.
Construction complete.
Yeah, this is gonna be down to the wire. I'm watching eagerly. As I accidentally pull up the planetary thing. They defeated us. Admiral Kremark seems to have developed something of a cautious streak after the recent defeat in the Ziff system. The Admiral is now much more careful and meticulous in the deployment of the fleet assets under her command. Good. Alright, well, we have located the... Send in the main fleet. We'll get that in a minute. Once we've acquired. There we go. Research stations first. Yeah, I think we're gonna win this time. Starbase upkeep reduced by 20%. Yeah, that'll help. We're back! This one ship is like, or these two ships are like, crap. Cultist fleet destroyed. Those operating in the Ziff system have been destroyed in battle. Upgrade the fleet. Meanwhile, you research projects in the system. You're not doing anything, so you're going to survey out there, and you are going to survey there. There we go. No, low stockpile of energy. Well, we got a bit of a surplus of food and some alloys. Not a lot of alloys, mind you. There we go. I worry that these guys are going to crowd me out if I don't start expanding more.
Debris analyzed.
That'll give me some more of that research. That's sweet, sweet research. And now we're researching more of the debris. Nice. Revered starflap returns after a certain time. Anomaly. Research it.
Ships upgraded.
Excellent. Cultist marauders encountered. Yet another cultist fleet loyal to the Grey Disciples has been sighted in the Ipiasila system. This time, however, their numbers include a strange ship of an unfamiliar design. Battle stations. They look a little bit more, beefy.
Complete.
Yeah, the fleet got a bit bigger, anomaly. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from the moon. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. Always investigate. Always.
Debris analyzed.
Excellent. And planetary build speed increased. Excellent. This gives us strike craft and hangar bays. Let's do it. Oh, sweet, we're gonna get automatic surveying soon. Bunker vault. We have traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from Plovla to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a mega computer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect that it may have been there for several thousand years, hard at work solving a single very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. If this one comes up with 42 as well, I'm gonna be disappointed. Kidding. When the crew attempted to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be frying its visitors alive. As the crew defeated the AI, it broadcast a message to an unknown recipient. We could scrap the mega computer for parts, getting some rare resources. We could use it to boost our own research. Or let it continue its mysterious calculations. We gain 200 influence. Hell yeah.
Construction complete.
You know what? This system is good. We're gonna upgrade you when we get a chance. Gas giant, barren worlds. Surveying. Ah, yes. They're about to go off and venture in there. This looks like a closed system, potentially. I'm hoping so. I like closed systems. You have no orders. Survey that system. Hostile fleet detected. We're here for you.
Research complete.
They have a battleship? I know it said they had one of unknown design, but geez. But I think our numbers are going to prevail in the end. Cultist fleet destroyed. The cultist fleet operating in the PSCLS system has been destroyed in battle. More research! Oh, more energy. But we can get a fusion reactor. Yeah, that's it. You are assisting research. More cultist marauders!
Evading hostile fleet.
Ooh, new archaeological site. Delta aliens are there too. Alright, things are getting interesting here.
Anomaly.
Let's... Hello. The Plov system. We're going to send Skirid. Make contact. I didn't see how big their fleet size was. No orders. Well, you do now. Research that debris. Repair the fleet. And while we're at it, geothermal. The measured pounding observed from the orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the plant's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. Excellent! Build another research station.
The archaeology window shows details of the currently selected archaeology site. After progress is made, you can still go back and read previous stages by clicking the room icons.
So there's an archaeological site in that system. I want it. Well, meanwhile, we have defeated the cultist force encountered so far, but these engagements have risked a number of alarming questions. The Grey Disciples have been deploying far more ships than they could possibly have built in secrecy on Branagea, and now they have pitted a large warship of an unknown design against us. Where are these ships coming from? Are there more warships like the one we just destroyed? We should investigate the battle debris for answers. Begin recovery effort. And survey that system. I think I'm going to go to the market and I'm going to buy some more minerals. Reason being... Okay, we got everything there. I still don't have enough for mining stations? Seriously.
System survey complete.
Post-combat event, or contact event pending. We've discovered a new life form in Howard, although calling it a life form may be incorrect. The entities appear to be fully automated mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Observations will continue, but since it's likely that these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, it would be prudent to tread lightly. Keep looking, but use caution. But why can I not build enough? I guess I already have some here. This one needs a research station. Oh, they're already performing the order, aren't they? That's why I can't do it. I thought it was because I didn't have the credits. Alright, Nolion, you've been kind of ignored for a while, so let's see. Let's give you civilian industries. It'll take 12 minerals, which will pretty much be all of it. I'll take 12 as well. You know what? Produce 10. Consumer goods. You know what? No. Temples are good, but... yeah, once we get a mining district, we'll be producing more. And then we can start crafting from the civilian industries. Oops. We'll produce goods, which we need because we're running low on that. But in exchange, this station here I think needs to be upgraded. I know I mentioned upgrading it before. We need 200, so that's gonna wait. Oh, I'm on pause. Let's see.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I don't have enough to build a thing yet. I'm already in the graphic map. Let's see.
Debris analyzed.
Engineering research, physics research, and combat computers stuff. Let's check situation log real quick. The Irasians, we've done 1 of 6. Great disciples. Warship debris available. Check on map. Repairs completed. Before we do that, we're upgrading you. Oh, I must have completed a, you're not doing anything. That's unclaimed. Alright. That fleet needs to repair.
System survey complete.
This fleet needs to enter. go to Burgess real quick. Homeworld! Any more? This one has research assistance. I should keep that in mind. Oh wait, that's from the... Upgrade this fleet.
Ships upgraded. Research complete.
Hydroponics bay. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's unlock selected defoliants. Disease control. Debris from what must have been a massive orbital installation has been discovered above Fwahiri 2. Artifacts recovered amongst the debris have confirmed that the space station served as the headquarters of the Eurasian Concordance Authority of Disease Control some 1.2 million years ago. The Transians, or the Eurasians, were far more susceptible to alien diseases than most known species, and the budget of their public health institute nearly rivaled that of their military. Despite this, surviving records show that their entire species perished from the Javorian pox. Interesting. Research the project in that system. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from the moon. Look into it. Oh, that system's not even fully surveyed.
Anomaly found.
Oh! The reservoir structures litter a small area of the surface of Vega Ila, particularly begging for some archaeological work. Alright, research. You know what? More resources. Reports of the deep space drones previously encountered have been investigated closer. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures towards Juban vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the United Juban Thalassocracy.
An alien empire has established communications.
Interesting. First contact complete. So with that in mind, is it just not a matter of I don't have enough, or... You know what? I think... Yeah, we're gonna colonize that, and while we're at it, you here. Let's see.
research station built in orbit of a planetary body will gather its physics, engineering, and society research data.
I forget. There was something important about this system. Oh. Oh, it's still upgrading. I think I've got everything I can from this place. Let's build some mining stations there then. Alright, closing that on the Delta aliens. Research. And let's get pop growth speed upgrade. Alright, so we've got all of expansion, which is good. Now we can get ourselves our first ascension perk.
That we can potentially unlock. Some essential perks may have special requirements, like technologies, or having a certain number of already unlocked ascension perk slots.
Starbase influence cost minus 20. Oh, hello, glancing hit. We're approaching Ila. The ISS refractory hatchling suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia, until today. The rounds have recovered have an advanced design despite their incredible age. Nice. Let's pause for a moment. What was that? Yeah, we'll pause because we're about to go into battle. Consecrated worlds. What's this do? Consecrate world. Consecrating uninhabited planets up to 3 increases spiritualist ethics attraction and empire-wide amenities, as well as unity generation, scaling to the spiritual significance of the worlds consecrated. Ooh, that's something I haven't had before. Technological ascendancy. Rare technologies now appear at 1.5 times the normal rate. This effect would have a 1% chance into a 1.5. Interstellar Dominion. Starbase influence cost minus 20 and claim influence cost minus 20. So that's good. One vision brings true unity. It's achieved only when the ultimate goals of a nation and its people are one and the same. After all, a house divided against itself cannot stand. So we got monthly unity plus 10%, population amenities usage minus 10%, and governing ethics attraction plus 50. Mastery of nature, clear blocker cost is minus 33%. Imperial prerogative. Administrative capacity is increased to 20%. Executive vigor. Edict capacity plus 2. Transcendent learning. Our society must change its approach towards learning, and by doing so, our best and brightest will be able to reach a completely new level of achievement. Leader level cap plus 2 and leader experience gain plus 50%. I'm tempted to go with that one. Shared destiny. Available envoys plus 2. Subject integration influence cost minus 50. Subject trust cap plus 100%. These are all good. I feel though that Transcendent learning will have the most benefit because all my leaders will gain more experience and have higher levels, and thus will be able to give me more benefits like this stuff. We are transcendent! Researching anomaly. Alright, hostile fleet. This fleet does not seem that huge. What in the world is that? Spooched! As we go into combat against the cultists. Crap, I didn't mean to go after the drones!
Construction complete.
Nice. Abandoned amusement park. The structures on Vega Ela are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Ortenek notes that most of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Jubins, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Research gained a lot. So we're going to move out here. And they are about to finish that. Archaeological project complete. We've recovered the remnants of several research logs from the debris field above Fahari 2. Their final entries are all focused on finding a cure for the Javarian pox that was sweeping around the Irasian Concordat, and they grow increasingly desperate as the situation worsened. The last entry reveals that the pox had spread in an uncontrolled fashion on the space station itself. Attachment details all of their failed attempts to produce a cure in the vain hope that the data would be useful to future generations of Irasian scientists. Mole research is complete. Cannot excavate the site outside my empire, but we can research the projects in the system. And they're currently surveying. Now I'm confused. Hello. Coastal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Research it. The warship debris is here. So I need someone to go there. Well, if I'm gonna get to it, I gotta get to it. Oh, it's unsurveyed, that's why. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Hazra 2 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found in the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Nice. You know what? You are going to finish surveying here. Burgess is just going to build its own science vessel. Reinforce the fleet.
System survey complete.
That was literally it. Oh wait, never mind.
Construction complete.
Survey the system. We have
System survey.
established a base here. Excellent. That reminds me, over here. Alright, Starbase. We're gonna add some modules.
Complete.
Ah, many things going on at once. After sifting through the debris left by the strange cultist warship we destroyed, our scientists believe they may have divined the source of the ships the great disciples have been throwing against us. Fragments from a log file mention some kind of abandoned alien shipyard discovered by the cultist ships fleeing Burgess. They've been using the automated shipyard to reinforce their numbers, and now they're even producing new ships from alien templates found within the station's memory banks. This cannot be allowed to continue. No, no, no. That shipyard must be captured, not destroyed. I want that. Alright. We're going to do a hydroponics bag. And for modules, probably going to go shipyard and an anchorage. Or trade up. Trade up's good. Both? Both is good. They've completed their orders in Hazra, so survey more! Still surveying. And the shipyard is...
Debris analyzed.
Oh, what did we get from it? Engineering, physics, ion thrusters, fusion power, and mining drone lasers. Question is, where is this shipyard?
Construction complete.
Natural wormhole? We detected what appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Moodstram system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole that, our scientists speculate, may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessels foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. If only we could stabilize it.
Construction complete.
I thought it said murderous wormhole for a moment. I'm like, wait, what?
Construction complete.
Excellent. And this will define a hard border between our people. Not that I'd prevent them from coming here, just... Oh. So, yeah, we need to take that system here. And we gained expertise. We gained levels and skills. Scientists are aging up, but, Scientist Tamark will join our crew, and then assist the research. The surface of the asteroid is littered with metallic debris. Most of it appears to originate from starships of many different designs. Oh, research the hell out of that. And sell our food for money. I'd like to point out that that's not normally a good thing to do, unless you're a restaurant or a grocery store. We still haven't fully surveyed it, huh? Yeah, oh, damn, that costs a lot of influence. The closer it is to our own place, the better. But we need to really start surveying, and we're having issues with that. So, once they're done here, I'm going to have my research vessels turn around. Well, one of them at least. Target practice. Our sensors have discovered that the ship remnants of J3L1 -937, I'm going to call it Jelly 937, got there in a peculiar way. The ship seemed to have been intentionally driven straight into the asteroid, probably from light years away, to test the accuracy of the designer's thrusters. As we deep scan the remains, we pick out one ship in particular, which seems to have been reasonably intact propulsion. Technology gained afterburners. Or we gain alloys. Or we add alloys to this place, but we're getting those afterburners. Woot! And now we're going to research them.
System survey complete.
Excellent. Survey that system. And now we establish borders here, and by the way, we are going to be taking this ocean world. Oh, and,
System survey complete.
yeah, I don't want to put that one up too much, but let's see. Buttergus! Oh wait, yeah, that one's already set up. Oh! We can try Hodris Iva. But we've only got ourselves. Considering our low chance of success, I think I'll hold off. At least on that one. System surveyed.
Construction complete.
Excellent.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we're definitely taking Ziff. I'm gonna upgrade this one, because it's another one of our entry points into our realm. Granted, the more we expand, the more entry points we're gonna get, but the drones and their Tired of this endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull, but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Branagea could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction routes while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from the background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, they might be a mystery for another time. Now, we could do Easy Prey, which will give us extra damage to ancient mining drones plus 33%. Or Fascinating Automata. Drone mining techniques modifier at mining station mineral output plus 10%. I know which one I want, but what do you think is best? And since I know there's been a bit of a delay between what I'm saying and what I'm doing, I know that you're probably not hearing me just yet as I'm asking these questions. And now you're probably getting the summary right now of me going Prey. And in a moment you'll see me going over the Fascinating Automata. And at this point I'm probably asking the question. It's interesting seeing how it delays like that. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Guys and gals? Just as a little bit of a repeat, we can gain damage against mining drones, which isn't that great, honestly, because how often have we encountered mining drones? But we can also do Fascinating Automata and gain extra mining. Well, we've been kind of waiting, and I'm not seeing any chat going on in the background. Hopefully I'm, what do I want to say? I'm just going to choose this, hopefully someone's not submitting an answer as I click it. And if you are, hopefully it's the answer I just chose. Have we been... We've been sitting here. And it wasn't even,
Anomaly found.
Hello! Significant scarring on the surface of the world is a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rift looks almost like writing. Research the hell out of that. Alright. See if you can find that factory in this place. No, they're just surveying there. And we're getting anomaly progress. Oh, but it pauses the moment I look at it. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Fang. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Now I'm suddenly imagining Ed.
Research complete.
Oh, what have we searched? Ah, defoliants.
System survey complete.
This one. Surveying.
Construction complete.
Expansion planner. Zif 3. Zif Prime. We're going to rename this planet.
Research complete.
Ah, field modulation. Extra energy credits. That should help with this deficit here. Ooh, look at all that we can build. Blah, blah, blah. Drone mining laser.
System survey complete.
Expanding!
System survey complete.
We will find their starbase. Meanwhile, we should reinforce from the fleet.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
I just realized that I'm not really doing much with my
In the
contacts.
screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
Alright, diplomacy.
Is where we communicate with other civilizations. Here we can declare war, build spy networks on our neighbors, or establish alliances and trade deals with them. We can also see the kind of intel they have.
Alright. We should improve our relations, and I'm putting Sakovic on that. I also think we should form a non-aggression pact. And, just in case, Yuridrak is going to start a spy network. Just in case. what's this with context? Oh, it's the player empire. Species.
All types of nominally intelligent beings we have encountered. We can toggle species to display only citizens of our empire or all non-denizens of the galaxy.
So we have met Zikmak and Senecast, but we haven't actually... When did we meet them, or did we just find out about them through our ally? Anyway, unpause it. Spy network established. Reports have started coming in from Spy Master Iridak. Assigned to the Juban star hierarchy. This marks the beginning of our first spy network within a foreign empire. Though it may look alike on the surface, we shall soon discover just how these particular Jubans might differ from ourselves.
Construction complete.
Ooh, another ocean world, okay. Expansion planner! 100% it's not only an ocean world, it's a Gaia world, whatever that means. Right? Pause. Phone commercial pact. With the Juban Star hierarchy, they will increase the value of both empires' trade networks. We will get 3.53 and they will get 11.18 each month as long as the deal is active. That's a little one-sided, but okay. Expansion planner. Yeah, we're doing this. Oh, we need a bit more as far as our alloys, but... Mining outpost. This is a really good start as far as, you know, all the different resources that are in a location, I feel. At least compared to other places I've been in the game. But it is starting to get late, so we're probably going to end pretty soon. The Sin civilization encountered. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien proto-civilization on Worth-Thosk 3 in the Worth-Thosk system. Our probes show that their Neolithic culture has mastered fire and developed a rudimentary spoken language, but we have yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communication. We consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. I like this idea. And for once I might... Hello. We have much to learn from one another, Juven. We propose the creation of a research agreement between our empires. I agree to that. And you are still surveying. These are you. But yes, Space is vast. That's their ship? Well.
System survey complete.
Research it. It's on Worthosk 1, okay. So I've been going in the wrong direction this entire time. Because apparently, they're way over there! Ah! You know what's sad? I really want to continue this campaign because it's going well, and I'm having fun with it. But I don't want to just, like, abandon it, like, you know, right now I'm currently doing it for the stream. You know, and if I were to play it without streaming it, there'd be a lot of, oh, you have no orders.
Construction complete.
What was I gonna say? Anyway, we're currently streaming it. And I kind of want to keep it as a streaming thing. Now, granted, you know, we might switch to other games. There's so many things to play. That'd be a good question. Should we continue with this? Pardon me as I stretch. Should we continue streaming this? Or do we want to do different games? You know, go ahead and let me know if things change or if you want to switch things up. You know, we've got plenty of Shantae, we got plenty of Wildermyth. We've got a full new campaign for Wildermyth that I want to try out. So yeah, let me know either in the comments here or elsewhere. I'd be happy to, you know, see how things are going, but you can tell I'm a little tired, I think. I'm not making a lot of sense when I speak. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me. What do I want to do?
System survey complete.
I want to continue on this campaign because it's... Yeah, but I don't want to leave it just be. I might continue a little bit just to keep things in motion. I want to at least establish a observation post over this primitive planet.
Colonization in progress.
But I'm not gonna get to there. There's no way. Strategic resource discovered in Jabbeth 4. Exotic gases. Well, now where's Jabbeth 4? Plov. Enif. It's the Jabbeth system. That's actually pretty cool that we've got, you know, this exotic gas here, and we've got this primitive culture here. I can save it for a future stream, it's true. I want to at least get the things that I'm probably going to forget done, and then I'm probably going to call it a night then for the stream.
System survey complete.
I'm amazed we haven't encountered more aliens so far. Just our own nation. You know, we're kind of clustered over here. But then again, look at that. It looks like there might be a border here. Oh wait, no. There's no border. That's literally the edge of the map. Oh, and it just saved. We're getting a lot of minerals. That's cool. But, yeah, ion thrusters. Let's do it. I shouldn't have reinforced. Scientists gained traits, though hard work and experience. Scientist Tirulitic has developed new skills. Expertise materials, and an archaeologist. It's interesting because I've recognized some of these systems from other places I've been, like the Howard system. And how many more of these do you have to... I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to study. Oh, they're both investigating. One of them's investigating and one of them's surveying. Oh, sweet. Outpost!
System survey
And then...
complete.
Ooh, science officer has found an anomaly which will require extensive probing but could garner a substantial find. Oh. Let's do it! So Wendy, you've mentioned that you've played this before. Any tips or tricks that I could be doing to do better right now? Ooh. We found another proto-civilization on Chiliban 1 in the Chiliban system. Our probes show that their Neolithic culture has mastered fire and developed a rudimentary spoken language, but we have yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communications. Where's Chiliban? It's right there. Okay. Darn it. You keep giving me stuff I want to do. Oh. Hmm. You know, I gotta say, damn it. So, okay, I will keep that in mind. Okay, I will definitely put that in the areas bordering the other Juvens. But one thing I do like is the fact that we're out here exploring the stars, meeting primitive cultures, and we get to be the aliens. You know, the aliens showing up and imparting our knowledge and stuff. After the study of Carenza 3 has concluded, Science Officer R. Tannick reports that they have found this planet to be unusually rich in minerals. This discovery was made possible in large part thanks to a certain member of the ISS Unkept Hatchling crew. R. Tannick praises this protege highly. I could make them a new scientist. Or I could give them this bonus to anomaly research speed and discovery chance. Okay. I like that. And we are increasing the sprawl so much. Yeah, we're gaining 0 influence and spending it like crazy. That's my other question, is what other ways can I increase influence? Because at this point, you know, they're all like, whenever you ask questions like, how do I improve my influence in Stellaris, people are like, please the factions. I'm like, I am pleasing the factions. They're not giving me anything else. Ooh, yeah, we need this. Because we're reaching our limits there. But yeah, they're like, you know, here we've got our factions. You know, they want a new contact. They want us to join a federation. I don't have that DLC yet. Legislating a passive studies stance on native interference will please the Xeno Rights Group. How do I do that?
The Policies tab covers government policies, which have wide-ranging effects on how our empire is run.
The U.S. change native alignments prohibited. Within our empires, we will not be able to change our stance on this for 10 years. The policy will have this effect. No native would be ready to grasp the wonders we have discovered, and exposing them to the truths of the galaxy would carry enormous risks for everyone involved. May not enlighten primitives. No, I'm going to say we're not going to change it yet. But native interference. I will do a passive study. There. I realized something. Part of why I'm not struggling for resources right now is humans are wasteful. actually have the trait. Eurasian mining base. A series of deep boreholes on the surface of Wirthask 1 are all that remain of the Eurasian mining operation that was active on this world some 1.2 million years ago. The ISS refractory hatchling has conducted a thorough surface scan, but we've yet to find the remains of any actual mining facilities. Research projects in the system. Observation post. This is the first time I'm getting to actually build one. Usually someone else takes the planet.
System survey complete.
Meanwhile, I think... Oh, hello. Faster than light impact. A massive crater on Rosalis 2 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship exiting a hyperlane at maximum velocity rammed the planet, for reasons unknown, roughly 10,000 years ago. The ISS Pertinacious Hatchling has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticulate field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. We will build an industrial district and a mining district. Oh, but I do not think we can. Ah, yep. Anomaly found. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Investigate.
Special project complete.
After investigating the boreholes on Wirthask 1, our archaeologists found the fossilized remains of over 100 Eurasian miners at the bottom of one of them. They appear to be more victims of the Javorian pox that brought about the fall of the Eurasian Concordat. In a futile attempt to keep the disease from spreading, their comrades dumped the bodies down one of the boreholes before the planet was evacuated. Lines like that.
Construction complete.
Just kind of, yeah. We're in the middle of pandemic and it just kind of hits harder.
Observation posts house teams of scientists conducting research and remotely observing primitive species on the planets they orbit. Incoming transmission.
Ooh, hey. The Juvan people should not be prisoners in the United Juvan Thalassocracy, and neither should our own people be limited to inhabit our territory. Let us agree to remedy this. Enter into a migration treaty with Juvan star hierarchy. Our populations will be able to freely move between both empires. Juvan to Juvan, I see no problem. Ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Rathadila. It is covered in scratch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the ISS Unkept Hatchling managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. That's a fun word. Resplendent. Anyway, clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Very interesting.
Colony is Empire's fall is a measure of the territorial expanse of your empire in the
Eh.
control systems, colonies, districts, and total population.
Gotcha.
Construction complete.
And the sprawl included that. But this place is getting an administrative office, apparently, as soon as we can. Oh! That's interesting.
Incoming transmission.
Hmm. We would not want to drag your empire into a conflict, but it is clear that we would benefit from joining together against possible threats. Form a defensive pact with the Juven star hierarchy. If either empire is attacked, the other will automatically come to their defense. I can agree to this. And with that... Administrative office. And it has a job upkeep. There we go. It'll offset its own thing. And that'll help give us some more sprawl to work with. All these agreements are costing me influence. I think what I need is bad guys. I need people that hate me. And here we go. There's the exotic gases, which is the other thing I wanted to get while we're at it. And then we can get to Chili Bond. Chili Bond, Chili Bond. I feel like securing this place right here is good for saving this part of the galaxy and defending it. But I like the fact that there's an achievement to reverse control or reverse infiltrate a a reptilian as a humanoid. You know what I haven't been doing? Building a fleet. Oh yeah, that's why. I probably should start expanding out this way. And the sprawl gets bigger. That's a question. Did I not set that up before? Shipyard is not building one. Wahiri Prime. Also, I should look at trade.
Here, empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our resources, can be enacted. The planets and sectors screen provides an overview of all our colonized worlds, their pops, and their resource output. As our empire grows, it can be organized into sectors, which are helpful for administering larger empires. Sectors can be automated here, and if they are automated, they can be given a specialization in resources to enable planets within them to construct their own buildings.
Let me check my factions. Yeah, see, their approval rating of me isn't that great. I think, though, that part of that is I just need to increase my population. Oh, man. Empty shells. So they want enlightenment. Now. I guess I can go into policies. Not like I can build them anyway. Oh, I'm paused.
Anomaly found.
Research it. Surveying unknown in 1 day. Ooh, potentially habitable planet. It's an ocean world. Watch it be 4546B. Edic monolithid. Rithari 5 is uninhabited, and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface littered with tall cenotaphs carved with some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Survey completed. Though our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories of the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has had to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings are being displayed at the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Branagea. The public is enthralled, and many donations have come in to aid in the continued search for strange life forms. Society research gained, and so did energy credits. Soon we will have access to that too.
System survey complete.
Excellent. Binary stars. Actually, I'm curious. Species. The Sin are avian.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Although Rithari 8 appears totally desolate and devoid of life, our scanners have picked up an encrypted signal emanating from it. Research. The Zikmak fungoids. They are without a home planet.
Construction complete.
And they're from Warthog 3. They're the Chiliban ones. Savannah preference. Extremely adaptive, traditional, fleeting, they die quickly, and they're repugnant. Love's labors lost. Having decrypted the signal, Artanic was astonished to discover it was broadcasting in an archaic form of one of the main Juvan tongues. Speaking in these, thous, and whenceforths, it appears to be reciting one of the lost works of Artanic, a renowned Juvan playwright who lived some 600 years ago. It appears that the broadcasting device, a simple satellite dish protected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on planet. There's no hint as to who left it there or why, but going by the wear and tear evidence, it must have been there since shortly after the play was first written, long before Juvans learned the secret of space travel. We can only assume it was left there by ancient visitors to Emrut, who took a liking to the play and decided to pay our species a strange and unexpected tribute. Nice. We can disseminate the recording across the nation and gain a ton of unity. Or, for 5 years, we can gain Xenophile Ethics Attraction plus 100% and Citizen Pop Happiness plus 10%. And what's this? Okay. since we get that because of our xenophile ethic, I will choose that one because it's not normally allowed. So we have an avian and a fungoid primitive species living in our backscattering spectrometry sensors indicate the presence of valuable substance beneath Gatria 3's noxious clouds. Research.
System survey complete.
Build mining. Research stations. And then we will go to Chiliban. Take over the world. I mean, establish ourselves in the area.
Research complete.
I have a feeling I'm taking the long way around. No, stop. Rock potential. Gatria 3 is an exceptionally rich in minerals that are, unfortunately, of no use to us. However, Science Officer Tirulik believes that many elements in the crust of Gatria 3 can be transformed into potentially more useful forms through positron bombardment. The ISS Pertinacious Hatchling has requests that the Unified Juventilocracy set aside 100 energy credits for the purpose of this project. Ready the positron charges. What's this? Research! Oh, starbase capacity would be helpful, but extra research is always good. But, okay, we were looking at situation log, positron bombardment, research it.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
The crew of the ISS Pertinacious Hatchling are pleased to report that the experiment was a success. A significant number of dense mineral veins on Gatria 3 have been transmuted into valuable resources. Add 6 minerals to Gatria. And there goes what's left of my influence.
Anomaly found.
A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this moon, possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. Research it. They are superior to us, huh? So our technology is equivalent, but their economic power is superior.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Plov! Alright. Let us buy more. Signs of battle. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Helmavia at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the moon is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the ISS Solitary Hatchling have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Retrill is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict holes for any valuable technologies. Do it. Make it happen. There we go.
Construction complete.
Building the starbase. And my influence continues to drop. Oh! Crap. I have no influence. And the critical one is influence. But I need to find more more. Research.
Construction complete. Colonization in progress.
It's not going to be enough, but we can at least... The diplomacy tradition? Wait. The team under Science Officer Retrill has finished their expedition to Krakham Vlad and returned to the ISS Solitary Hatchling. Thankfully, the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years, and there are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our starship engineering efforts. Okay. So wait. Policies. Edicts. Policies. So, how do I get federated? Or is that actually a, diplomacy. Form federation. Requires the federation diplomacy tradition. Which I don't have. They don't like my ideology?
This is the trade screen. We can trade any type of resource with an empire, as well as information and favors.
So wait, what's this? Huh, I haven't actually done any of this. So I'm giving them one favor.
Can I be of service?
Can you close your window? That'd help. They don't want to give a favor at all, huh? Okay, fine. Deal length in years, 10. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, I'm reviewing my proposal.
Now that our spy network has reached a sufficient level, we may launch operations against this empire. These are arranged in categories with different types of operation leading to different outcomes, some more perilous than others.
Alright. There we go. Hopefully I can gain some influence this way. Because if they give me contacts for other people, I can declare some rivals and maybe actually get some, stuff. Oh. Hey, that's cool. Observation post. So yeah, I did what I wanted to do. So at this point I'm probably going to call it, but unfreeze. I want to see how this proposal turns out. They accepted it. The sprawl is much bigger. They don't know anyone else. Are we literally just by ourselves out here? Oh, don't tell me they're in someone else's... Oh, that's a good thing, too. Let's see.
Construction complete.
Building upkeep and district upkeep reduced by 10%. That'll be helpful. Okay. So, yeah. Hopefully we can start finding some other empires so I can start getting some rivals and start getting my influence back up because I'm losing a lot. Anyway, thank you for joining. I had a lot of fun. As always, I enjoy streaming for you all, so... And exit to menu, and hopefully it's saved, because it is Iron Man, so... But yeah, thank you again, and I will see you next time. Have a nice night.